Guys, how are y'all doing today? I hope you guys are doing great, and thank you so much for being here on my channel. And today's video is gonna be a little personal. We're gonna get a little personal here. Yeah, today's video is a little personal. Well, not a little, it's actually a lot personal. But you know what, that's who I am. My channel is called Keeping It Real with D because in this channel, I keep it real. Whether it's reviewing a product or telling you guys about my life, about my experiences in this life, my issues. You know, I've talked to you guys about a lot of stuff on this channel. I've talked to you guys about my anxiety. However, I've never talked about you guys about depression. I feel like depression and anxiety kind of go hand in hand a little bit. Not as much, but a little bit, for me anyway. So as you guys know, I struggle with anxiety on a day-to-day. I do take L-theanine still. It does help me a lot. You guys know how I feel about that amino acid. You guys know that I love it, and quite frankly, it has helped me tremendously with my anxiety. However, there's still parts of my life that I would like to be better at. To be able to, one main thing is to be able to drive again. I set that as a goal for me for 2023, and I'm very confident that hopefully I'll be able to achieve it. So I made the decision, you know, to not only take the L-theanine, to not only read about how to deal with my anxiety, but I've made the decision to go to therapy. Because lately, it's not only anxiety, but I feel like I'm falling into depression. Because I've been crying a lot, and I've just had, you know, episodes where things have gotten kind of scary. And so I decided to go to therapy. I've already gone twice, and so far, I really like it. You know, I had never tried therapy before, willingly. When I was in a relationship many years ago, he made me go to therapy. This was an abusive relationship. It was toxic. It was a mentally abusive, physically abusive relationship. And he made me go to therapy because he said that I was the issue. You know, that it was because of me. That all the problems were because of me. Because I was, there was something wrong with me. And that I was this way and that way. And it was all my fault. So, you know, I was young and I was dumb. I'm not going to say I wasn't. I was pretty dumb. Because I listened to him. I got with him when I was like really young. So whenever he suggested this, I was like, maybe he's right, you know? Maybe
he's right. Maybe there is something the matter with me.
He was older than me. And so I was like, he's older than me. He's been in relationships. Like, this is my first ever relationship. Maybe we do need to go to therapy, and maybe it'll help him to change, because he was already starting to get abusive with me when we went to therapy. But of course, he said the reason he did that was because it was my fault, because of the way I was. So anyway, he talked me into going to therapy when I was like 19 years old. And I went, and the therapist told me that I needed to leave this relationship. And that if I was too scared to leave him when we were alone, that I could do it in the office. And I was like, I couldn't understand why she was saying that to me. I was like, no, like, we came here to fix things, you know, not like break up. And she's like, no, this relationship is not going to work. You know, I don't know what he told her. To this day, I never knew what he told her. But yeah, she told me that. Of course, I didn't listen. You know, I stayed with him, and things got worse. A lot worse. Things got very bad. To the point that I can say that I'm grateful that I'm sitting here talking to you guys. That's how bad it got. But thank God I got out of that relationship. And the reason I told you that is because I just wanted to tell you guys the first experience I ever had with therapy, you know. And so ever since then, I never try to go back. I was like, I ain't gonna go tell my problems to a stranger, you know. I grew up in a Mexican household, and in the Mexican household, you just don't go to therapy. You just, you know, you just work it out. You just deal with it. And so that's what I've been doing all my life. And things have gotten bad, you know, hard, dark. I'm not gonna lie. And so the other day I was on TikTok, and I was talking about my anxiety, and somebody asked me why I had it. And it made me think, because I couldn't answer it. I couldn't answer her question. I said, I don't know why I have anxiety. If I knew, maybe I could fix myself. But I really don't know where it stems from, you know. I have a lot of issues from when I was with that man for 3 years, that he abused me and treated me really bad, you know. And I have stuff from even way back before him, way back when I was a kid. You know, stuff that leaves you traumatized, honestly. And I never talked about that with anybody. Only like very few people know about all that stuff. But so for that reason, the fact that I couldn't answer her why I had anxiety, you know, it made me think. And I was like, maybe I should go to therapy, you know. Maybe I should talk to somebody that's trained, somebody that's licensed, somebody that's gone to school to work with my head and to help me understand maybe what I don't understand, you know. So that's why I decided to go, and I've already gone twice, and I have another therapy session tomorrow. But you know what? So far I like it. You know, it's not what I thought it was going to be. It's not like, it didn't feel intrusive at all. Like, I don't know, it's just, I feel like it's already helping me. You know, it's just the second time that I go. I'm sure that I have a long road ahead of me, but I feel like it's really helping already. And so I just wanted to share that with you guys, and, you know, tell you that that's what's going on in my life. I get depressed too, because like I said, the fact that I don't drive, the fact that I don't have a vehicle, it really gets to me, and it really puts me in a dark place sometimes, and I don't like to be there. I want to find out a way on how to make it better. You know, I don't want to get depressed about it. I don't want to get sad about it, because you know what? I'm focusing on what can I do to change this, to make this better in my life. And that's where I'm at right now. You know, I could make another video, like, I don't know, making a makeup video or something happier, and I'm sorry that this is not happy, but it's real. You know, it's reality. It's where my life is right now. I'm currently working on myself. I'm under construction. There's so many things that I'm grateful for, you know, so many. And I feel so good about myself because I've been losing weight. I've been able to get myself back on track as far as my health. So I'm feeling really good about all that. You know, and it's just that little area in my life that sometimes bums me out a lot. And other things too. So yeah, that's why I decided to go to therapy and figure it out. Figure it out. See what's going on. But Yeah, that's what's going on right now, guys. And as time goes by, maybe I'll give you guys an update about my therapy sessions or something. And so far, so good. I really recommend it. You know, if you have the means of going to therapy, I have insurance. Thank God my insurance pays for it 100%. So I'm so grateful for that. And if you have the means of going to therapy, go to therapy. I think that we can all benefit from it. You know, we've all got our issues. We've all got our things that we deal with. We all have our story. And sometimes it can be painful, and sometimes we need to figure out how to make it better. And it's okay to admit that you need help figuring that out, because we can't do it all by ourselves. But yeah, guys, I really recommend it. If you can go to therapy. We can all benefit from it. And you know, if you're like me, that you grew up in a family that just wasn't the thing to do, don't think that way. It can really help. So yeah, that was today's video, guys. I just wanted to share that with y'all and let you guys know what's going on in my life. So that's what's going on right now. I'm currently working on myself and trying to, trying to make myself better, trying to better myself every day. I always ask God that, I always ask him in my prayers. I always say, make me a better person. Make me a better woman than what I was yesterday. I always tell him, make me the woman that you want me to be. And if God put the thought of me going to therapy, I think that's for a reason. To make me the woman that he wants me to be. So that's what I'm working on. I hope you guys liked today's video, and thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.